All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Side Divine. I hope all is well with you and yours. Let's dive right on in. Earth signs, shall we? This is for the month of May. Just what you need to be aware of, extending yesterday's readings by the elements. Okay. And I will take the elements one by one. No worries. So let's start with Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, what I get right off the top is delegation. So you may be delegating responsibilities to others. Um, I'm gonna pull one here and then go a little further into seeing what's going on with you in the month of May for Capricorn. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. It comes right on out. All right. Okay, I don't know how much further you go into this one. Um, is somebody refusing to change their ways? In the month of May, somebody might be not really going for what's going on. Yeah, okay, so Capricorn, you're right here. Two of Pentacles. But what's troublesome here is death and love. I don't very I don't really know how much further. It just feels like you're kicking it to the curb. Like it could be a love interest or a lust interest. So you may be dealing with a situation in the month of May where you feel like you're overthinking something. And it's, okay. So there's some over processing mentally. I guess it's coming out because maybe that's something you don't really do a lot of that. That was in reverse. So yeah, it's not really sitting around pondering. You might be a person who is just, you know what you want, you go for it, and you don't want it, you're done with it, and that's it. There's no like over processing, but I see that being a thing here in the month of May, and it feels like you have to make a choice between your happiness or being in your head all the time about love. This can be. Oh, hold on. Let me clarify that. Lord, well, this is simple. Okay, Capricorn. So in the month of May, you're going to be pondering whether you really want to go there with love or letting it last longer than wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Um, and some of you may be you may be having a deep thought because you may be involved with someone and there may be children in this or other responsibilities that this person deals with that you understand will become your issue too. So it's a question of, are you going to give up all this freedom? What's value? Or is your freedom really making you happy? Or do you really want to be a part of, okay, what I heard? Um, I hear the theme music to Brady Bunch. That's interesting. So, okay, so are you getting into something where you got all this okay, it's like, okay, I love you, but you have 7 kids and but I really like you and um, it's having to make that decision. And is it head over heart? Is it time over value? And what do you value? You it feels like a little bit of fear. Um, yep, I call it, it comes out. Feels like a little bit of fear and wrestling in one's mind over processing. If this is your data, I also see the movie Boomerang. So maybe you need to watch that movie for fun. Maybe there's a message in there for you to consider, something like that. I'm gonna go because this feels like okay. Now I hear Fat Joe. I don't want to be a player no more. So maybe you're putting it into thought about taking life seriously in love. Let's get you some angel advice. Ooh, ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. So Capricorn, you gotta really make that decision. Um, this is maturity, this is growth, it's choices also, most importantly. And it's choosing what you love over um, versus what you believe controls you or could control you. So if you are just a quick part-time lover type, lover boy, lover girl, whatever it is, you like your player energy, you might be giving a different opportunity to see what else could be. But that desire to just cut things off when you feel uncomfortable, or you're feeling too close to someone, or you feel that things are growing in a direction that you're just not comfortable with. It breeds confusion. And while you may think it's just in your head, it can be visible to the other one. And this can bring energetic karma into your world. So you do have a choice, heaven or hell, right? Advice about love. This is an opportunity. In the month of May, you're going to be experiencing life and the types of changes that could come about should you decide to um, polar shift. And this may be coming because um, the distance between yourself and this other person changes. Now, that distance can be you guys end up getting closer than you want to. Like someone may need to be in your place for longer than normal, um, or you may need to be in their place. But something about life changes, and the distance between you and this person, whoever this person you're getting ready, you would normally be dumping at this point. Uh, whoever this is, the distance is going to change. So practice your grace. Remember that it's a thing. Look it up in the dictionary if you need to. You're going to be getting higher knowledge about yourself, what you can and can't put up with, what you do and don't want, what you miss and don't miss. It's just going to be really under a microscope for you in the month of May. Um, and it'll be one of those pivotal points where you decide, I do want someone full time. I do want love. Um, I don't want to just uh, cut whoever this person is out of my life. I really want to give this the right um, energy. I do want to make the effort, Or you're gonna be thinking, nah, I'm good, shit's done. Because this did come out of reverse. You can just be like, nah, I'm not flirting with that. Nah. I'm gonna choose heaven, and that's like you can see they're not really holding hands. They are, thinking and talking. They're looking at each other, they're having these thoughts, but are they really ready to go down that path towards a place that could be good? But either way, it requires bravery. Hmm. Whether you're going to hold on or let go, naturally that's your choice, but it does feel like the universe is going to give you an opportunity to examine what could be. Okay, so let's see. Hmm, that's feels like love and life. Let's see what's going on in career or finance. Capricorn, be aware of emotional spending. Be aware of emotionally financing other people until you break yourself. And so, good communication. Good communication is a thing. Be mindful of love. It's like helping someone. Be aware in the month of April of helping someone who might have other options. Be aware of if you do decide to practice your angel side or express your lighter angel side in the month of May and you're helping someone by reaching into your pockets, make sure you're not doing it in a way that's going to cause you damage. It really feels like someone trying to connect themselves to you in more ways than one. Ay, goodness. Yoki dokie. Be aware of a feminine energy, feels like, or if you are a feminine energy, Capricorn, somebody expects to go with you, wants, but it's limited time. What I get is if there's someone asking you for something and it's going to be benefiting them, like loan me some money so I can pay bills. I get the energy of going too far, jumping, putting yourself out there in a way that you may regret. Be very mindful of that. Because whoever the energy is coming towards you, it's limited engagement. It feels like if you said no, they would get back on the road. Somebody who's very out for themselves. And they're like a ticking time bomb, just waiting to go off. Beware of somebody wanting you to take an action on their behalf. But it's an expensive one. You got to make a choice. And if you're paying attention to your intuition, Capricorn, you'll know who this person is because Mr. Happy. This feels like a message for you, masculine. Mr. Happy or Mrs. Happy, whoever the one is that's got the money, right? whoever the one that's being asked to do the spending or the saving or the helping, financing, however that works, whoever's got the dough, you gonna know this one. It's a lesson. You're gonna know that person because sensually, um, you're just gonna. It's you're physically not going to be into it. And it may be a sudden moment of just like, nah, I don't want it. You may be offered something by that person, and you're going to be like, nah, I'm good. If you're feeling that, don't put your money in on it. Capricorn getting money. I'm going to stop there. That seems like the biggest lesson is somebody like, coming at you with their neediness malfunction. And you're the one, they're bringing you karma. And this is covering your money and your time. So be very aware of somebody coming in the month of May. It is a lesson. It's a limited engagement and it's got a price tag on it. And if you put your energy into it, for somebody, I'm also getting the energy of somebody giving somebody a hookup or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that can be expensive to you if it doesn't work out. Something that can be expensive if it brings um, issues or shame or regret. Be mindful of homie hookups that occur over some booty in the month of May. That's a lesson. That is a lesson. Okay. Um, let's move on. Taurus. Need 3 cards for what Taurus is dealing with in the month of May. Okay, those kind of fall out. Ooh. Right off the top, Taurus, be mindful of, you're going to have somebody in the month of May on some I told you so shit. So let's see what that's all about. It feels like somebody being scummy around money. Let's see. All right, Taurus, in the month of May, somebody's going to piss you off. I know that was rough, right? You're going to be dealing with somebody who is childish, not towing their weight, could be doing better, not. Someone taking the easiest route possible to get to what they want. They're going to tell you that, though. That's the thing. They're going to tell you about it. It feels like someone laying on the couch for too long type of energy. You want somebody to get up and do what they said they was going to do, what they supposed to do. It feels like having to watch someone take the easiest route Possible. I hear what's it what is this? James Ingram? I think the song is Just Once. Can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Phew, okay. In the month of May, Taurus, you're gonna just have somebody being lazy. It feels like somebody who said they was gonna get up and go do something effective or important, and they simply don't do it. And you watch them, looks like the whole month is going by on this, and it's assisting you in shifting the way you think. And it feels like having to consider other priorities. Um, in the kindergarten teacher, because she came out in reverse. Okay. So it's like dealing with someone lazy. You see it, you know it. It has a price tag. I also hear the baloney has a first name. Is it Oscar? Ah. You're watching somebody let time go by. It's a limited time. And it feels like you're not saying anything or you're holding back on how aggressive you could be about it. Because it's like watching somebody choose to be a fuck up in the month of May. Something, something. What is this? I can't make out all of what I'm hearing. Something about the line getting close to the edge. I guess I didn't know the ledge. I can't make out. I'm sorry. Um, can't hear all the lyrics to that. Nonetheless, it feels like being done quietly. Seeds of resentment, anyone? These things happen when communication breaks down, falls apart, stops. It feels like someone reaching a point of just being tired of arguing, tired of repeating oneself. And um, it's a quiet build up. It feels like blocking. It feels like planning. It feels like making a decision to protect oneself and would kill. Someone may be making plans to end or cut someone smooth off. Bears cutting up out there. So it is patiently watching the clock, watching your money, watching what is of value. You may be quietly looking at other exploring options. For someone, this is not a healthy situation. Um, can be a situation where someone is has some chemical addictions that are very destructive, and someone has to figure out how to get out of a tornadic situation. So you could be being quiet and just letting time roll by. If that is the case, definitely uh, protect self and funds if you can. But it does feel like a month of plans. Someone may have to make those plans um, and take their time with them because of others that are involved or others that are a part of the situation, logistics, all that stuff. But there also has to be some logic here. If this is a situation that is violent or aggressive, because we get fire on fire, so it can be protect the space. It's like difficult choices if this is an abusive situation, because justice was in reverse first, right? This can be what's the word? I think it's called financial abuse, where someone is where you don't financially have the means to get out of an abusive relationship. And perhaps the person who's got you in that position knows that. And it's very childish, so you have to make better plans to exit. Let's just go um, into advice. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me finish this message. I have a second one for you, Taurus. If you are in this situation that might be abusive or not, um, you definitely be quiet about your plans because the ending isn't known to the other person. If there is aggression or issues like that, be aware. Yeah, okay, it's here twice. There is something that needs to come to an end. It's karma, and that's things improve when you want them to, or when you put forth the effort to do so. So that does mean doing more than thinking about change. And so there has to be a break, a reset. It has to be desired, and you must move towards that. Give peace of mind a chance. So this definitely feels like if it's a situation that involves others who are suffering also, you have to think beyond the self. And you must be selfless in caring for others and for self too. So this feels like in the month of May, if you're going through a rough relationship or something you got to get out of, think, but don't be thinking forever. There's moves that have to be made. Whew. Further advice on that is remember your bravery. You are brave. Seek peace. It's here more than once. And what you want happens after you get yourself. The good stuff comes after you get yourself to a safe place. Um, the beginning of the good stuff is knowing that you need to be in a better place. Huh? So the beginning of it all has already begun in the mind. So put the feet to it, and the universe will respond. Second message, Taurus. Second message, Taurus, this is financial. You might have somebody who you feel like is cheating you or wants to cheat you in the month of May. You have a lazy person. This could be a boss or a higher up around you, someone who knows your worth. Hmm? Oh, they really know your worth. They really, really do. And they want to kick back while you do the heavy lifting. So, right off the top, we get the sacrifice. And somebody not, maybe one or two people not using logic. Be aware of people offering you extras to do way more while they do nothing. This feels like extra things at work that may involve you going someplace else beyond where you normally work. This involves travel. But there's extra in it. So it's like, hey, would you drive across town and pick up this clothing sample for the company? Oh, yeah. And then you drive over there and you discover you need a U-Haul truck. Like, there's just extras. And they will control you. Whew. I feel like you're going to be turning down something or really taking such a look into something that you're just going to know intuitively it's not the offer that you want to take. Someone's going to offer you something like you'll make good money, just you're going to have to expect a whole fucking miracle. But it's used car salesman type data because they say that to everyone. If someone's asking you to go beyond the norm at work, do something that requires travel or distance, pay attention to the news. Yeah, okay. So this feels like being paid good money to go further than normal um, at work, right? But the offer they're giving you is bullshit. It's like, yeah, you're going to make this much more money, but nobody's telling you that you're walking into the middle of something that you're never going to be able to forget. Trying to go further on that, harmful matters. You will need to protect yourself, smash, pass, and melt down. In the month of May, if somebody's asking you to go further than normal, it's an odd job nobody else gets, and you feel special at first, look into that shit. Look into that shit. It feels like the headache that you didn't see coming because all you saw was the money. Right. All you saw was the money. And so you thought you was going to get some good stuff, but shit got really confusing. Oh my God. Criminal element. Listen, Taurus. Be very careful what extra jobs you take in the month of May. Shit sounds good, but somebody could be okay. I hear Highway to the Danger Zone. That song? I don't know who sings that. Highway to the Danger Zone. So somebody might be sending you into the danger zone for extra money. No, don't, because the tower is here. The tower. At least look into the area before you just be like, okay. If any more of that data needs to come out during the month, it will. Taurus, let me get you a couple of angel cards again on that. We get strength, not putting yourself in stressful situations, protection, and dark souls, protection here again. Literally, this is 2 cards of protection and strength. So be careful. It definitely feels like somebody, whether they know it or not, making you that offer where you're just like, okay, I'll go do it. At the bottom of the deck, as that you put somebody putting you in a precarious situation that will not be worth the money. So don't be taking no odd end jobs. Should be sounding weird. Use your intuition. Virgo. Hold on. Taurus. Going back to that job. If it's something that you would need a weapon to do, or if you go in someplace where you wouldn't be bothered to have a weapon, that might be your reading. I'm not saying say no every time, but for shizzle, look into that. Look into the crime statistics of wherever you're going that you ain't never been before. In the month of May. Okay, let's move on. Virgo. Virgo. Hey, your Sade. Sweetest taboo. Well, all right. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh, in the month of May. In the month of May, somebody's going to be moving on past the player energy. Somebody fails at getting that new start with you. So you do have somebody coming your way in the month of May, or you're already dealing with someone. Whoever it is, if this is someone coming back, they cost money. It's giving me gold digger, or they left you with debt or something. So they have concerns about trying to come back. It feels like the energy of somebody who's an idiot. Somebody who might think that being combative or picking and poking with you or being smart in the mouth, they feel like that gets them somewhere. Like, the Knight of Swords is the game master. So you have someone who is feeling like they could just come back in if they know how to talk crazy to you. I don't know though. Maybe you listen to it for a little while. Because here they're engaging. You might listen to that shit. I don't know. But at some point, you can hear that it ain't going nowhere. There's no rewards. There's no goodies. No milkshake. Even if you go to the yard. So yeah, in the month of May, Virgo, you are choosing to get over the past. You hear the bitter, okay, you In the month of May, you can have somebody. What I heard is envy artist. In the month of May, you may have someone in your space where you could feel their darkness, their hater isms, but they're trying to get back in with you. So they're hoping that they can come in and confuse the fuck out of you. Whoever this person is, they're going to travel a distance to get to you. Yep. Oh, and they come with a gift. What the fuck is in the box? Let's clarify the gift. Oh, it's a dick in a box. Yeah, sorry about that, Virgo. Um, yeah. That is lame. I do get the energy you're going to pass on it because we get failure here twice. Oh boy. So in the month of May, Virgo, I don't know what this has to do with it, but I just saw feminine energy with a large booty. So somebody is maybe looking right in the month of May. Watch yourself. If you got some wang dang noodle coming from a distance, they are playing games. I don't like it though. They may be like talking all nice and sweet, but what they really looking for is some place to sleep or lay up, trying to get to the good. Tell me more about the strife. 5 of Wands. Yeah, okay, so it's just user energy. It's user energy. They want to hold on for as long as they want to hold on, and then once they feel like they've achieved success, they're gone. But they do see the higher you. They see the higher version of you. This could be a mirroring type of energy. So in this person coming your way, Virgo, would be the opposite of you. Like if you decided to be a user or a cheater, or maybe you are doing this, and the one coming your way is the opposite of you. So you do get to see that. But what you see first is how thoughtless they are, how emotional they are, and how lost they are. Wow. Angel advice for this, and then we'll look at your money. So be good with yourself in the month of May, because you may have to move some old ass furniture right back out the door. You may not even let it in the door. You might just talk to the furniture on the phone, and you might say, "No, IKEA, do not deliver that to my house. No, thank you. I'm good." Remember your goals. They're so important, and they get you to the next step. And to shorten that one, if you're dealing with anybody in the month of May who you can read their hater energy, like if that's the energy they're giving right off the top, all the time. I'm talking about this person here. Watch them in the month of May from a great distance. You may need to protect your energy around that person because they don't know who they are, and they're going to bring you a cycle of karma, the kind that blocks. So in the month of May, Virgo, get you a better hobby. Cause if dealing with that shit, like, I mean, come on. If this right here is what you're doing for a hobby, definitely get a better hobby. Game master, or maybe game with yourself. Play by yourself. There's great video games or hobbies. All right, let's look at money. Specifically, career finance. Ooh, for Virgo in May. Be aware of motherfuckers thinking sugar is sweet. It ain't sweet if motherfuckers is expecting it for free. That shit gets salty real motherfucking quick. You are going to be making a choice that feels comfortable for you. It feels like somebody trying to pull you into something that you know motherfucker well you're going to end up doing all the work. You're feeling it. Pay attention to your intuition. Virgo, be mindful of any masculine energy coming your way in the month of May that is promising you something futuristic. And it's, you know, something about shiny things. Shiny things don't matter. Do what excites you in the month of May. Now, that don't mean just the squeak, squeak, bang, bang, bang stuff. Find something that gives you a spark. Where's your spark? You're going to need to find that in the month of May to stay out of trouble. I'm just saying. This feels like Virgo. This feels like Virgo masculine or feminine. If you got your masculine energy, booty going to get y'all in trouble this month. Or you're going to have to be very limited on booty that you interacting with because one of them's two-faced. One wants more than what you want. Ooh. Now on the other side, somebody's going to be very excited to know they have tons of options. In the month of May, you may encounter an option that has just as many options as you, if not more. Virgo, in the month of May, be aware of becoming aware that somebody's made you an option, like on some audience type stuff. And Virgo, be mindful who you spending money on. Watch your money. Watch your money and how much love you are showing yourself. Not necessarily others. It feels like you don't have no problem saying no or turning your back on what others want to do with your money. But definitely watch how you're loving on yourself. I see it could be motorcycle. Somebody may be getting something with wheels, two wheels, or considering such a thing. If you are considering getting yourself some type of situation like that, take your time, please. Not, I don't know if the month of May is a good time to do it, okay? It feels like do better homework. Because in leaping towards acquiring something expensive and dangerous, it feels like in acquiring something new, you didn't look good enough. Um, and you don't want to get caught up getting the worst deal, right? I just feel like also for the month of May, just take your time. Yep. Take your time if you're buying something new with wheels on it. 2 wheels, 4 wheels, 10 wheels. It feels like a lesson between your thirst and your logic and your ears. Yeah. Don't let your desires get you in trouble financially. Like, okay, here's my dream car. There's only one in the whole world. And there it is. I got to have it. And where are you trying to pick it up from? Off the side of the road. It might have some problems. You might want to know about that before you do it, right? And it feels like letting somebody used car sell you into something you will regret. It feels like wanting something so bad, you ignore the signs. You ignore reviews, you ignore, oh man, this is a lot. So if you are looking to invest in something with wheels, please, please take your time. Yes, somebody is going to sell you a pile of shit like they did to the last 10 people. So be very careful with that. Okay. All right. Give y'all a general one on the way out here. For Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, just the general message. Overall energy. Don't let people mistake your kindness for weakness. As friendly as you can be is as good of an enemy as you can be. Motherfuckers, you better print that shit on a t-shirt in the month of May. Because motherfuckers, ooh, I'm sorry to cuss so much. Earth signs in the month of May, people are underestimating the size of your testicles. Okay? I'm sorry about that. So don't let them know that, I don't know, man. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, people are just, you're going to have to cut some people off. You might have to cut a motherfucker smooth the fuck off. Because it feels like somebody taking advantage of your good nature, sleeping for too long in your good energy. Like you could be chill, but you could also take a motherfucker's whole head off. You could take a motherfucker's whole motherfucking head off. And somebody's going to be planting seeds of ass kicking. I hope it don't go that far. But it could be somebody, letting you know in little drops that they're using you or that they would. And so it's not going to be, the conflict ain't going to be on you. It feels like the conflict comes from somebody thinking that you're going to be generous and kind and beautiful with them forever. They're thinking that they could just make use of you forever. You're never going to change. Problem is, they're asleep when they're thinking stuff like that. Right. So you might have to snap, crackle, and pop, but don't pop, because no, don't do that. That's how restraining orders happen. But so you might have to snap and crackle on a motherfucker, okay? In the month of May. So don't spend too much time in your head watching people take advantage of you in May, because it could drive you to a point of just, that the buildup of resentment. And somebody catches you on a bad day, and now you're doing some fucked up shit. Gain of function and revenge comes out. Don't let nobody take you to the danger zone, okay? In the month of May. Ooh-wee. Do not let nobody take you there at all in the month of May. Let's see what your money overall. Okay, I feel like I need to go here. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, general. That's a lot. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right except for the motherfuckers who think that they can get something off of you. This feels like listening to people just enough to know who's negative, who's against you, but do not let them put you in that place. Because this feels like somebody taking advantage of your kind nature, and there must be a price tag to this, that it keeps coming out. Someone keeps telling you a sob story in the month of May. But the words and the actions, they ain't matching. It's not matching for me. So I feel like somebody taking advantage of your charitable nature because they done told you some sorry, sad ass shit. And you're listening because you a therapist mind or you ain't got no choice. But you can hear the negativity. You know the negativity's there. Make sure you're not listening to the point where you stop listening and you just think it's whining and make sure you don't stop listening or like stop paying attention or tune them out because it does feel like a negative lesson here, like somebody just making use of anyone they can. Feels like leech energy. Feels like a leech, feels like someone making you do their work, but they're selling it like it's good for you. And what they're really doing is being lazy while laying on your back. So watch the users. It really feels like letting someone sleep on your couch, right? And then like 10 months later, they're still waiting on their home or apartment to be ready. Get the fuck out of here. Just okay. All right. I hope this was helpful in any way at all. Just things to consider. If you enjoyed the reading, like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate that. If you didn't like it, still like, comment, and subscribe. Either way, be well. See you next time. Bye.